Okay. So this is a text topic. And the breakdown of complex components of food into simpler substances is called as an. What is the answer, Shiva?
Digestion.
Shiva.
Digestion.
Digestion. Good. The breakdown of complex components of food into the simpler substances is called as an digestion. The way of taking food by bees. Mahavir?
Yes,
Mahavir,
sir.
what is the answer?
Sucking.
Sucking. Then which of the following animals swallow its prey? Srusti? Which of the following animals swallow its prey?
Sir, snakes.
Snakes. Very good. Enzymes present in saliva converts. Raghav?
Starch into simple sugars.
Starch into the
Simple sugars.
simple sugars. Okay, or you can say as a carbohydrates into the simple sugars. Next, Jayit, what is the answer? 51. From where do we take food in?
Sir, can I?
Jayit. Jayit, what is the answer for 51?
Sir, can I Shiva up now?
Shiva, please wait.
Okay, sir.
Jayit, what is the answer?
Sir, can I tell Raghav?
No. Shashwita?
Sir, mouth.
Mouth. The next one, Ritvik Reddy. Digestive tract and the associated glands together constitute the
Sir, digestive system.
digestive system. Very good. How many types of teeth are there? Satvika?
4.
Satvika?
4.
4. Then Srusti, starch is broken down into sugars by the action of?
Yes, sir.
Starch is broken down into sugars by the action of?
Saliva.
Saliva. Very good. Wait 1 minute. Gohit, what is the answer for next one?
Sir, the 10th one.
9th one.
So the 9th one answer is liver.
Which gland secretes the bile juice? The answer is
Sir,
Liver.
liver.
liver. Okay. 1 minute. So everyone got the opportunity, right? The last
Sir,
one
I
is
got 2 times.
okay. The last one is for the Jayit. Are you there? Unmute yourself, Jayit. Kunal, you can tell the answer for last one.
Yes, sir. Removal of faces through the anus time is called the. Sir, ingestion.
Ingestion.
Yes, sir.
Ingestion means intaking of food, man. Digestion means
Sir.
digestion
Sir, it
only.
is addition.
Digestion. Digestion means whatever the waste particles are there in the body, removing in from time to time to the outside. Okay, this is all about the complete paper, simple paper only, right?
Yes, sir. That was.
Any doubts in this? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir, so which chapter are we doing today?
We are discussing of the same chapter, nutrition in animals only.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, we'll continue with that.
Yeah. So in the last class, you have seen the video and we have seen the overall picture, what has happened. But detailed study we didn't do in the last class, right? So in this class,
Yes, sir.
we'll do the detailed complete study, what is going to happen at the each stage. Okay. So those who knows the answers already, please wait. So first, human digestive system. The term human digestive system is what is it? Whatever the digestive tract is there from the mouth to the anus along with the glands is called as an human digestive system. That means the system that consists of the digestive tract along with the glands like liver, pancreas, saliva, and whatever the juices secreted in the stomach all together are called as a digestive system. Okay, so the digestion process in the human beings will take place in the different stages or in the different steps. The first digestion takes place in the mouth, or we could call it as buccal cavity. Okay, so the process of ingestion starts from the mouth to the buccal cavity. That is only the ingestion, right? The process of taking the food into the body is called as an ingestion. So it will starts with the mouth. So immediately after you are consuming the food, generally the food is in larger size particles. So first you have to convert them into the small size particles with the help of the teeth. So whenever you are chewing the food or grinding with the help of the teeth, the food particles will convert into the smaller size particles. And at the same time, when you're chewing or when you're grinding with the help of the teeth in the buccal cavity, inside the mouth itself, some enzymes will release. That is only called as an saliva. So it is a contains salivary amylase. So inside the mouth, what type of enzyme is there? What is the enzyme present inside the mouth?
Sir, amylase.
Salivary amylase will be there. So it is the first step in the digestion process. So what is this salivary amylase will do now? It will convert the carbohydrates into the simple sugars. So whatever the rice you are taking or whatever the different nutrients are taking, in that carbohydrates are there. So it will convert the carbohydrates into the simple sugars inside the mouth itself. So we can say the process digestion starts in the mouth only. The first digestion starts in which part of the body?
Sir, mouth.
Mouth. Okay. Now after the chewing of the food into smaller pieces, so it will become the semi-liquid format, right? Because of the saliva, it's a watery content will be there. It's not in the completely solid only. So it will become somewhat semi-liquid
Sir, but in
format.
the exam there was a question which they were asking that what does a saliva do, sir? So like I wrote it returns fatty things to fatty liquid, sir. So
No,
but that's also a point, right, sir? It does the same.
no. Saliva will not convert the fat into fatty acids. Only bile juice will convert that one. And the pancreatic juice will convert.
Sir,
Saliva
but
only,
after the exam I searched in Google and it said it turns fatty things to fatty liquid.
no, it will not happen.
Okay,
Saliva will
sir.
convert only the carbohydrates into the simple sugars.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So with the help of the tongue, we'll discuss complete details about the tongue also. So with the help of the tongues and the teeth, the food will be completely becomes the smaller particles, and the whatever the salivary glands is there, it will mix thoroughly with the food. Clear? So this is a complete buccal. This is a complete buccal cavity. You can see it in the picture. So this is a buccal cavity. These are the salivary glands, which is there at the bottom of the here. Can you see?
Sir, and they're present near the, like the bottom of the ear or something and around that.
Yeah, I will show you that image also in video. It will clearly mention in the 3D image. Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt today. Class is there till 6:15 or 6.
We'll check to it in the last. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Why do you have any test or any class afterwards?
No, sir.
You don't have any other class right afterwards after the 6?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
So that is all about the buccal cavity. So in the buccal cavity, what is going to happen initially? Conversion
Sir,
of
the intake
carbohydrates
of the
into.
food is, sir, the system, the process
Sir, I have
of
a class
ingestion
on
starts from
12
the
PM.
mouth or a buccal
Sorry,
cavity.
Kunal.
Sir,
I
like
have
the
a class
starting
after
from the
6,
food is started from the ingestion, the
PM.
process is even known as it will start from the buccal cavity.
Very good. Yeah, Kunal, please continue.
I have a class after 6 p.m., sir.
Okay, okay, no problem. We'll check into it, okay? So
Okay, sir.
the ingestion of the food takes place in the mouth, and the starting digestion also starts from the mouth itself, right? So it will contain the teeth along with the tongue, which will helps in the chewing, grinding, and proper mixing of saliva with the food. The next, whatever the partially digested food is there, it will goes into the esophagus, or you can say it as a food pipe. You can see one long pipe, right, which is connecting between the buccal cavity and the stomach. What is the name?
Esophagus.
Esophagus or the food pipe. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but
Esophagus.
before that, we'll discuss about the teeth, because all the teeth are not same. Total, how many teeth are there in the human body? In the
Four
mouth?
types of teeth.
Total, how many teeth are present in the mouth?
Sir, 4.
32.
32 teeth are
Sir,
there in the adults, right? In the case of adults, it is 32. For the smaller children, it is less than that only. So again, teeth are divided into 4 different types.
Sir, incisors, molars,
Incisors, canines,
canine,
premolars,
molars.
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 So the first type is the incisors. What is the meaning of incisors? They are
Sir,
the
they use
Sir, the starting 4 teeth, sir. When we open our mouth, the starting 4 teeth are known as incisors
very good.
that are
And-
used to cut the food.
Yeah, which will help in the biting of the food and the cutting of the food.
Cutting of the food, sir.
Yeah, first we'll bite
Sir,
the food.
canines.
Wait. One
What,
by
sir?
one we'll go. One by one we'll go. So first,
Okay, sir.
there are 2 jaws will be there. One is the lower jaw, the other one is the upper jaw. In the lower jaw, we have the 16 teeth, and in the upper jaw also we have the 16 teeth. Okay, I hope now it is
Yes, sir,
clear.
your voice is breaking. Sir, we cannot understand. Your voice is breaking.
Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So we have total 2 jaws will be there in the mouth, lower jaw as well as upper jaw. So lower jaw and the upper jaw will contain 16 teeth in each case.
Sir, we cannot. Sir, your voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking.
Can't understand, sir. Your voice is breaking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, your voice is breaking.
So we have the 2 jaws will be there. One is the lower jaw, other one is the upper jaw. In the lower jaw, this is the structure. Both are similar only, so I have explained given the only picture of the lower jaw. So when you open your mouth, the first teeth which you will see is the incisors. Okay, the first one is the incisors. So how many incisors are there?
Sir, 2.
It's not 2, it's totally 4.
Sorry, sir. I thought upper jaw.
Okay, upper jaw also will have the 4. Okay, so both the jaws will contain the equal number of teeth as well as equal number of separation, like incisors 4, canine 1, sorry, canine 2, premolar 2. Next one, molar.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so both all will contain the same only. So
Sir,
incisors,
can I tell what does incisor or what all these types of teeth do?
okay, no, I'll explain you first, then afterwards you can tell me completely, okay? We'll finish the paragraph. So incisors are the chisel shaped in shape. What is the shape? Chisel shaped structure.
Sir, voice breaking.
Sorry.
Sir, your voice.
I hope now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear or not?
Sir, now it's clear. Clear, sir.
Okay. So incisors are the similar to the chisel shape. So what is the main purpose of the incisors? It will help in the biting and the cutting of the food. Okay. The next one is the canines. So you can see here, right? Two canines will be there along the sides of the incisors. So these are the two large pointed teeth. What is the main purpose of the canines?
Sir, they are used
Sir, to
to
tear the food.
tear the food and piercing the food.
Generally, canines are used for the piercing
Tearing and
as well
tearing.
as tearing the food.
Tearing.
It is also important to remember the main function of the teeth, different types of teeth. Incisors used for biting and cutting the food. Canines are used for the piercing and the tearing the food. Okay. Then along with the incisors and the canines, next one is the side of canines are premolars. Okay. So again, there are total 4 premolar teeth will be there on each jaw. Generally, what is the structure of premolar?
Sir, they're a bit flat.
They are the flat structures. Then what is the main purpose of these?
Grinding and chewing.
The main purpose of the premolars are the grinding as well as chewing. Okay, that is all about the premolars. So where are the premolars in this case? The diagram.
Sir,
Sir,
that
after the molars, behind the canines.
It is between the molars and the canines, right?
Yes, sir.
So these two are the premolars. Can you see the cursor?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So there is another type of tree. There are more types of teeth. Sir. It's only one, but they are called three molars. So,
Sorry. This is not the premolar, right? This coordinate, please.
so there are another type of teeth, sir. That's only three molars.
Okay. So this is the premolar.
So that's
Can you take this as a
sir,
premolar?
that is canine.
No.
Canine.
No, those are not canines.
No.
Okay, I will draw one more structure here. Tell me what is this? The green color pen.
Sir,
Sir, those are incisors.
Incisors.
can I join little late, sir? What did we do?
We are doing the same chapter.
Okay.
The same chapter we are discussing in the detailed way, okay?
Sir, it's canine, sir, not incision.
What about these 4?
The incisors.
And these are incisors, sir.
Yes, sir. After
Incisors.
that, 2 are canine.
These are the incisors, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what is this red color part?
Sir, it's
Sir, that's
canine.
canine, sir. That's canine.
Canine.
This
Canine.
is the
Sir, can I say
Canine,
what is the
sir.
use of canine? Sir, it's used for tearing the flesh.
okay. The next we can see these
Sir,
two.
canines
Sir,
are
that is premolar.
What is this?
Sir, the premolars.
Premolars.
Sir, the
Premolars.
premolars are used for grind the food.
Then what is the use
Grinding
of
and chewing the
premolars? Grinding and chewing of the food.
Grind food.
And chewing.
And Jay, please turn off your video.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Okay. And what are the last 3 are there? This
Sir,
side
those
3.
3 are molars. Sir, molars.
Sir, they are molars.
Sir, that last three are molars.
One by one.
Sir,
What are
last
the last 3 are there? These are the molar.
molars.
Molar.
Then what is the purpose of purpose of molar teeth?
Sir,
For grinding. Grinding the food. Grinding.
yes, sir.
Grinding
Sir,
Food.
sir, this is mostly only for grinding, sir, because premolars also do the because premolars do the chewing also, sir. So this is only for grinding.
Yeah, very good. So any doubts in the arrangement of teeth?
No, sir.
Oh, sir.
So total
No,
how
sir.
many different teeth are there?
Sir, there are
4. Okay, 1 minute
sir,
please.
there are
1
4
minute.
types of teeth. Sir,
1 minute.
molars,
Mahavir, please
premolars.
wait. Mahira Sheikh, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you explain what are the different types of arrangement of teeth and their importance?
Sir, can I?
Wait, I'll give you chance to each and everyone. First, Mahira.
There are 4 types of teeth, and basically the incisors are the first, and there are 4 incisors, and they're used for biting the food.
Then explain the complete set of teeth.
Sir, can I?
Oh, okay. After
What-
the
What is the next one?
canines.
Sir, can I?
After the incisors, there's the canines. And the canines are the teeth that are like
Canines are the
Sir, for tearing and biting
canines.
the food.
okay. Just you check it once again. Okay, Mahira. I'll ask you once again. Next, Ishan. Ishan.
Sir, his mic is not working.
Okay. Next, Sahaswita.
Yes, sir. There are 4 types of teeth: incisors, which are used for cutting and biting; canines, which are used for tearing of food; premolars, which are used for grinding of food; and the molars, which are used for grinding of food. Premolars are used for chewing too.
Very good. Yeah, Ritvik Nimala.
Yes, sir. Sir, the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, there are 4 types, sir. Sir, one is incisors, sir, which are used for biting, sir, apples and stuff. Then there's canines, sir, which are used for tearing. And then there's premolars, which are used for chewing and grinding. And then there's molars, sir, which is mainly used for grinding.
Very good. So next, we'll study about the milk teeth and the permanent teeth. I hope everyone knows what is the meaning of
Yes,
milk teeth
sir.
and the permanent teeth.
Yes, sir.
So during the birth, you'll get one set of teeth, right? Up to the stage of 8 years,
Yes, sir.
those are called as in
Yes.
milk teeth. So they will
Sir,
fall
when
off.
they break, they become permanent teeth. Then.
Yeah, we will not break them directly. It will only loosen and
They
it will
will
fall
break
off.
out.
Okay, if you break, it will be difficult only. So if that whatever the milk teeth is there, generally it will get loosened and fall off at the age of 6 to 8 years.
Excuse me, sir. Somewhat disturbance is coming, sir, from you.
But now I think there is
It's
no
not
disturbance
coming.
from my side.
Sir, it's not coming.
Okay,
Sir,
okay,
air sound, air.
okay, okay. So there is no, sorry, the milk teeth is there, right? So milk teeth is also called as in temporary teeth because these teeth will get loosened and fall off at the age of 6 to 8 years.
Sir, 6 to 8 years. Sir, the permanent teeth will be till our death.
So next, another set of teeth will come. Those are called as in permanent teeth. So those teeth will stay till the death. Okay,
Lifetime.
But
but
even after death, it will be like that. They won't decrease.
Yes, sir.
they will not be decreased or they will not be damaged anything. But if these
Cannot decompose.
if the permanent teeth is get damaged now, again new teeth will not come at all.
Yes, sir. If,
Sir, again
Sir?
we don't.
In the new teeth will not grow
Sir,
if the
sir,
permanent
if
teeth
the
is
teeth
damaged.
break, again we won't get any set of teeth.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That is with the case of permanent teeth. But in the case of temporary teeth, we'll get another set of teeth only, right?
Sir, it will come, sir. Sir, it will come.
Sir?
Understand? The milk teeth and the permanent teeth.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, scientists said that the breaking of the milk teeth starts from age of 5, sir.
yes, sir. 5 to 8 years.
Sir,
Generally,
actually, it will be completed by 9, sir, not 8.
okay. So it is an average they are taking. In some paper
Yes.
cases it will take 5. In some cases it will take 9 also.
Yes, sir.
They
It
take
will go
average.
at age of. It will go at age of 12 or 13.
Sir, for me, I think or not even like all of them are not replaced yet for me.
Yeah, sir. Even me now only my milk teeth are going off.
So everyone is saying you are in the age of 8 or 9 itself.
No, sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
Not right? Exactly.
No,
It is
sir,
the
I'm
average
telling
one.
that it varies from person to person.
Yeah, it varies from person to person. It is the average only. There is no exact time and all for the loosening of teeth. Okay.
Sir, if the permanent teeth breaks till death, it will not grow.
Yeah, if the permanent teeth is a break-in or something damage has happened now, again it will not rise. Again it will not regrow.
Sir, only for a few rare people it grows out even permanent teeth after it breaks. No, sir.
Sir, one thing, sir.
1
Sir,
minute, please.
okay, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, someone is saying something.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Sir, can I ask?
You can ask.
Yes, sir. In milk teeth, sir. Sir, like if there's enough calcium, would there? Sir, if there's enough calcium, sir, would they start breaking or do they like stay?
If there is enough calcium, also it will start falling only after some point of
Okay,
age.
sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Next one is the sweets and the tooth decay. Okay, we'll discuss about the sweets and tooth decay afterwards. But first, we'll discuss about the structure of the teeth. So, if you take any one of the teeth, it will have the 4 or 3 different layers. Okay, the outer layer is called as an enamel, which or you can say as a white color part, right?
Yes,
On
it's
the
called
teeth.
enamel.
It is an enamel. It is in hard, and we can say it is in hard outer covering only.
Sir, and dental is the hardest substance in our
Yes,
body.
sir. It is known as hardest substance in the body, sir.
Yeah, I will explain you completely. Listen first. Whatever the outer layer of the teeth is there, it is called as an enamel. Generally, it is a white in color, and it is a hard covering on the teeth. And below the enamel, there is a dentite. It is similar like a bone only. Dentite is similar like a bone.
Yes.
So what dentite will do now? It will protect the pulp cavity. So dentite will surround the pulp cavity because pulp cavity only will have the nerves and the pellet cells. So it is very important for us, right, to protect the pulp cavity. 1 minute, please.
Sir? Sir, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat?
Yeah, pulp cavity is very, very important, right?
Yes, sir.
Because it will only contain the nerves as well as blood vessels. If any damage has happened to pulp cavity, it will affect the tooth strength and will feel lot of pain also. So to protect the pulp cavity only, there is a outer covering is called as a dentite. And to protect the dentite, again there is one more outer covering that is called as an enamel. Understanding? So all the 3 will form the teeth and will be stick into the one place called as a gum.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is the teeth and the gum, sir, are they a bone? Because like if we check at the skull, sir, it is connected, right, sir?
Yeah. Here gum and teeth also is connected, right?
Sir, so is it a bone?
It's not exactly bone, it's some type of muscle only gum.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
It's
I
a
have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, when teeth go, why blood will come, sir?
Because pulp cavity will contain the blood vessels also, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
With the nerves
And
and blood
they
vessels are
will
there in the
play,
pulp
I think.
cavity. Yes or no? And
Okay.
below that is a gum. Gum will also contain blood vessels only. So always circulation of blood will happen.
Okay, sir.
That's why the doctors will suggest don't put any type of sharp things on the gums or the teeth. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, okay, you understand the structure of the teeth, enamel, dentite, pulp cavity, gum. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the meaning of tooth decay? Anyone? Raghav?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, tooth decay means like when the tooth goes bad, you can say, and a brownish like black thing occurs out there. That's called tooth decay, and it's a bacteria, you can say, which slowly eats the tooth.
See, generally when you're taking the food, right? We'll take the food, afterwards we'll chew the food, okay?
Yes, sir. So tooth decay is like a rotting of the tooth.
Okay. Suppose when you're eating the food, after the eating the food, if you don't wash the mouth properly, some food particles will be there in the mouth. Okay. Some food particles will be there in the mouth. Now what will happen? These food particles, and at the same time, there is some bacteria present in the mouth, right?
Yes, sir. It will become acidic and the tooth will start rotting.
Okay. I'll explain from the starting onwards. Suppose you are eating the food. After the eating the food, if you didn't wash the mouth, some amount of food particles will be left in the mouth. At the same time, there is some bacteria is also present in the mouth, which is not completely harmful to us. Okay, always some bacteria will be there in the mouth. So which is not completely harmful to us. But whenever the bacteria, whatever the bacteria is there in the mouth, it will convert the left out food in the mouth into the acids. So whenever the acid content is increasing in the mouth, it will have the effect on the enamel of the teeth. So whenever the acid content is increasing, that means whenever the pH value of the acid is less than 5.6, what is the pH value?
5.6.
Whenever the pH value of the mouth is decreasing less than 5.6, it is has a direct effect on the enamel of the teeth. So what will happen? The enamel part will be damaged. If the enamel part is damaging, what will happen again? It will affect the dentite. Slowly, dentite also will damage. Then it will cause a hole, right, on the pulp
Yes.
cavity. And we know pulp cavity also contain the blood vessels and the nerves. So when you are taking something, any food particles, if it touch directly the blood vessels or the nerves, you will feel the pain. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Understand up to this?
Yeah, yes, sir. So
That
it's like
pain only is only called as a toothache. That pain only is called as a toothache. Understand what is the meaning of toothache now?
yeah, yes, sir.
So see here picture, enamel is there. Now whenever the action of bacteria happen, usually here something is happening, right? Check it here. Like hole like formation is done.
Yeah, black color thing over there.
Now here in the second case, third stage, completely that enamel part is removed, right?
Yeah, there's a hole.
Now one cavity is formed in the dentite. Can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
One cavity substance like this formed in the dentite. Initially there is no cavity at all here, but here one cavity is formed. There is only the hole. Then slowly it is converting into the deep. So what will happen? The pulp cavity come in touch with the outside atmosphere. So whenever you are eating food again, if any food particles enter into this, if any food particles enter into the cavity, it will cause the pain. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
That is only called as a toothache. So to prevent this toothache, what you have to do? What are the suggestions you will say to prevent the toothache?
Sir, we should brush our teeth properly daily and 2 times a day.
So if you are brushing your teeth, what will happen?
That bacteria and all that leftover food will be removed.
Okay, good. Next.
Sir, we should floss properly. Floss.
You should.
Floss.
Okay, next. Next, any other points?
Sir, we should eat with clean hands. We should wash our hands properly.
Okay, next.
We should not eat sweets.
Okay, how many of you how many of you will follow the fourth point? Raise your hands to save your teeth. We'll see how many of you will follow the fourth point in this.
The fourth point or the
Sorry,
fifth
sorry.
point?
Fifth point, fifth point. How many of you will avoid this fifth point to save your teeth?
Sir, if we all are honest, then nobody's there.
Sir, actually, I eat sometimes, but not regularly.
Yes, sir. Even
But
I
we eat, right? We cannot
Yeah.
ignore completely.
Sir, but I eat ice cream.
Okay, we cannot avoid using of eating sweets, chocolates, toffees, or ice
Sir,
creams.
actually,
while we do.
I eat them only in summer, sir, because it's not good for my health in other seasons also.
Okay, okay. So what are the different prevention techniques? One should rinse and clean the teeth after every meal. That is the first best way. Suppose if you are washing your mouth immediately after the meal, what will happen? Whatever the food particles are there, it will be washed off, right?
Yes, sir, and even if any acids are also formed, they'll also be removed.
Okay. Or else you can have to do the brush twice a day. If you do brush twice a day, what will happen now? It is not going to remove the food particles alone. It will decrease the acid content in the mouth because whatever the paste you are using, it is a basic in nature. Understand? The paste you are going to use, right?
Yes, sir.
Toothpaste, which is basic in nature. So these base will go and react with the acid present in the mouth. Okay? These base will go and react with the acid present in the mouth so that it will become the neutral overall. Clear? For
Yeah,
that
yes,
purpose
sir.
only, to decrease the acid content in the mouth only. Okay?
Sir, you're on mute. Yes, sir.
Sorry. So to decrease the acid content in the mouth itself, we have to wash twice a day. The next one, what is the second point?
We should clean our teeth with the help of Dakin or brush and toothpaste twice a day.
Okay, finished, right? What about the third point?
We should use dental floss which is a special strong thread, and it is moved between two teeth to take out trapped food particles.
We should remove the dental floss. Generally, we should not apply any needles or any other sticks, or directly cannot apply the fingers, right? Instead of all
Yes.
the things, we can use a dental floss. Generally, it is a special type of thread only, so which can pass between the teeth easily, and you can remove the what are the trapped food particles between the teeth. Okay, so instead of using the nails or any other articles, iron articles or steel articles, you can use the dental floss.
Yes, sir. And next, we should wash our hands and
Yeah.
objects.
What is the fourth point?
We should wash our hands and objects also.
We should
Like
wash our
spoons
hands
and all.
because to avoid the entering of bacteria into the mouth. So that the fingers or unwashed objects must be avoided to put in the mouth. Okay.
Sir, we have to rinse our mouth.
So the last one you can do sometimes. If possible, you can do. But I don't know how many will follow that one last one. Ice creams, chocolates, sweets. We should not eat in the night, especially because if you don't
Yes, sir,
wash your
because it
mouth
causes
at
even
night,
more infection.
Yes, sir.
we should not eat the chocolates or toffees before sleeping because it has a more effect.
Sir, because that is the only time our teeth are getting rest and like we are getting our body is getting all relaxed, sir.
Yeah. So anybody wants to add some more points on these topics up to what we discussed till now?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. No.
No, sir.
No. What about others? Raghav?
No, sir.
No. Any doubts in this? Buccal cavity.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So next one is the tongue, which is also present in the buccal cavity. So what is the tongue? Anyone?
Sir, tongue is the only organ body. No bone.
But your voice is not clear.
It is flexible
Raghav, your voice is not
and it is
clear for me.
connected to the esophagus. So that's it. Clean our mouth. It is just to clean our
But in tongue we are having salivary glands.
What
Sir,
can I say?
And below the tongue we have saliva.
1 minute, please. I think I cannot hear your voice properly.
Oh, sorry.
sir, can you tell something?
Raghav, can you repeat once again?
Sir,